Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Abiola and you are welcome to this channel where we talk about wealth creation, how to build wealth. I mean real wealth, the kind that lets you sleep peacefully at night and leaves a legacy for generations. If you're serious about building wealth, you can't afford to make these money mistakes that I'm about to share with you. And trust me, some of them will actually surprise you. So grab a notebook, hit that like button, and let's get straight into the conversation. Number one money mistake: thinking income equals wealth. This one is the biggest lies people believe. Just because you make a lot of money doesn't mean you're wealthy. I know professionals that are earning millions every year who are broke by the 25th of every month. Why? Because they are spending everything they earn. Wealth is not about how much you make, it's about what you keep and grow. So, what should you do instead? Always pay yourself first. Invest a portion of your income before spending on anything else. Set up an automated investment system that invests in stocks, in real estate, in businesses, or even a side hustle that builds cash flow. Think long term. Focus on assets, not just salary increases. I once met a doctor who was earning as much as 5 million a month but had nothing to show for it, nothing saved. Meanwhile, there was a teacher who was earning just about 500,000 naira every month and had multiple real estate investments and was financially independent. You see, it's not about the income, but how you use what you earn. Money mistake number two: keeping all your money in cash or savings account. Inflation is the silent thief in the night. If your money is sitting in a savings account, it's actually losing value every single day. So keeping money in cash feels safe, but safety is an illusion when inflation is over 30% and your bank is offering you 5% interest. So what should you do instead? Invest in assets that outpace inflation, like stocks, like index funds, like real estate, or well-structured businesses. Diversify and don't put your eggs in one basket. Consider alternative investments like agriculture, like tech startups, or even fractional real estate ownership. A friend of mine saved about 10 million in 2015, thinking he was doing the right thing. By 2023, that money had only buying power of just about 4 million because inflation had swallowed the rest. Meanwhile, another friend of mine invested 5 million in a farmland and today it's worth over 25 million. What's the lesson? Let your money work for you. Mistake number three: living like you've arrived too soon. Now, the classic "I have made it" lifestyle. New job, big salary, fat bonus, and suddenly it's designer everything. Luxury vacations, popping bottles every weekend. The problem is, wealth is not built on spending, it is built on delayed gratification. So, what should you do instead? Before you upgrade your lifestyle, upgrade your assets instead, and then you can spend the cash flow from your earning assets. Follow the 50-30-20 rule. 50% in your needs, 30% in investment, and 20% in your wants. Build solid financial cushion before indulging in luxury. There was a young entrepreneur that I know who got a major deal that made him over 150 million naira. And immediately he bought a luxury car, an apartment in Lekki. And 2 years later, the deal pipeline dried up and he was struggling to maintain this lifestyle. Another entrepreneur invested the same amount in a logistics business. Today, he has a fleet of trucks that are earning income. See the difference? Mistake number four: ignoring your taxes and wealth protection. Many people think taxes are just an afterthought until the government comes knocking with a bill that you cannot ignore. If you don't structure your finances properly, you could lose millions in unnecessary taxes, penalties, or even legal issues. So, what should you do instead? Work with a tax professional to optimize your tax obligation. Use tax efficient investments like pensions, like insurance, and some certain types of trusts. Have an estate plan. Don't let government decide what happens to your wealth when you're gone. I know of a business owner who made about 1 billion, from his business as profit, but he didn't set up a proper tax plan. When the taxman came, he lost almost half to penalties and back taxes. Meanwhile, another entrepreneur structured his income legally, reinvested, and ended up paying way less. If you don't plan your taxes will plan for you. Money mistake number 5, not building multiple streams of income. If your job or your business is the only source of income that you have, you're just one decision away from financial disaster. What if you lose your job? What if the economy crashes? Wealthy people don't rely on only one source of income. They have multiple. So what should you do? Start a side hustle, even if it is small. Invest in assets that generate passive income, like stocks, like rental properties, or dividend-paying investments. Leverage your skills. Monetize your expertise through coaching, consulting, or online courses. I know a banker friend of mine who unexpectedly lost his job, but because he had built multiple streams of income with investments in real estate and a side hustle, he wasn't stressed. In fact, he turned his side hustle into a full-time business. And the lesson here is that don't depend on only one source of income. All right, so let's do a quick recap. If you want to be wealthy, avoid these mistakes, thinking income is the same thing as wealth, keeping all your money in cash, living like you've arrived, and ignoring your taxes or depending on only one source of income. Wealth is not built overnight. It is built through smart, intentional decisions. So, what is the one money lesson that you made in the past that you wish you could have avoided? Drop it in the comment. I want to hear your stories. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Until next time, remember, wealth is not about how much you make. It is about how much you keep and grow. I'll see you.